in the Ordovician period, way before this time, there was plenty of oxygen in the water thanks to cyanobacteria, which has been cranking out O2 all over the world for 3 billion years already. The oceans and the rocks were saturated with it, but there wasn't yet enough oxygen in the air for humans to breathe comfortably. There was way more carbon dioxide then, too, which is a greenhouse gas, so the world was warmer than it is today. In the Silurian period, carbon dioxide was on its way down and oxygen was on its way up because now there were plants growing on dry land. These started with mosses and lichen-like liverworts that have to live in normally moist areas. But in the mid-Silurian, vasculated plants emerged, and they could live anywhere. Thus, they proliferated unrestricted because there was as yet nothing to eat them. So they blanketed the planet, turning CO2 into O2 the way plants do. And following them came arthropods, creeping out of the water to explore and exploit this new environment. Together with the plants, they created a whole new ecosystem so that by the Devonian period, the sky was blue and the land was green and pristine. And since there was as yet no terrestrial predators, or at least nothing indigenous, it was a virtual paradise, or a Paleo-Paradise, if you will. The effect that plants had as they spread across the land was actually one of the most dramatic environmental changes to occur in the history of the world. Fluctuating climatic chemistry leads to unstable conditions, which may explain the successive waves of mass extinctions that occurred during the Devonian. The exact causes are uncertain. There are 11 impact craters from this period, but no comet or meteor could explain this data. Throughout the Devonian, there were periods of widespread hypoxic or anoxic sedimentation indicating little or no oxygen in the seas. Some of these are known to be periods of mass extinction, and all of them are associated with the extinction of something or other. One hypothesis is that as plants converted sterile dirt into soil, nutrients washed off in the rain into the streams and then into the oceans. This fed enormous algae blooms, which in turn fed other microbes, which not only deplete oxygen from the water, but also produce hydrogen sulfide as a waste product, making vast areas of ocean both toxic and suffocating.